Hola, Kira. First indeed. What's going on? Oh, come on. Oh, Twitch didn't restart my player for me automatically. Thanks, Twitch. Alright, let's see. How do we sound? Alright, let's see. How do we sound? I mean, this sounds like me. Alright, let's see. How do we sound? I mean, this sounds... Yeah, that's me. You're not internet accessible again. Yay! I'm glad. Oh, good morning, amigo. How's it going, Kira? Hope you're doing well. We're gonna get right into it because we only got so much time. Hola Rosa, hola Beta, hola Zero, hola Kira. Welcome on in, everybody. You ready? I sent you some apps, Rosa, so you should have some in your thingy. Nerd! It's me! I'm a nerd. But so are you. I skipped half of our stream because I couldn't do the Rising yet. That sucks. Oh, there's a... Let's see... There's an S rank over in living memory, as it turns out. You need an invite for this beta? I'll drop you for maps, but I can grab you for the S rank at the very least. It is in instance 1. That sucks out. I was there for varsity, but I was also playing peak team time, and we had some very intense peak shenanigans. Alright, let's go. On train day, I don't think it's too bad for today. The Behemoth Hunt train ended as of an hour ago. Forecaster news at the... No, we don't have a lot. We have some, but not a ton. But we have some. This is just an S rank. This is a forecaster. So we're going to get this S rank. What's going on, Krister? Are you coming along for maps? Where's the Rising? Rising should be Ul'dah, yes. Rising has traditionally been in Ul'dah, so I'd assume it's still there. Okay, I will grab folks after this, and then we'll get going. Wait, it's in Limsa? Really? That's weird. Rising is in Limsa this year. That's so strange. It's always been a thing. Why did it change? Why make it different? Why? Why? First some maps in there. Yeah, so we're only going to do maps for about 90 minutes because I need to finish the MSQ. I need to be done with it. And so we'll start off with some maps, get that done, and then segue over to story. And not have to worry about that at all. Also, they're not playing Answers, Surprise. Instead, it's the Prelude. Interesting. Changes all around, I guess. Okay, that's fair. If you haven't done this S rank before, it's gonna do 4 attacks. I'll tell you which one it is. Obviously, there's a delay there, but it's gonna be inside, outside, behind it, and intercardinals, I believe, is the sequence. And then it'll do a forecast where it picks 2 of them. It's very unhappy, the forecaster. They're not very happy with the weather. Me too. It can't be. Listen, it's almost September. The cold is almost there. How I long for the cold. But yeah, if it's fire, you move in. If it's wind, you get behind. Wait, is it in for fire? I forget. We'll figure it out. Oh, wind is definitely behind it. Ice is definitely intercardinals. Yeah, fire is in. Electricity is out. Electricity, I forgot the 4th element. Electricity is out. Fire in, electricity out, wind behind it. Look for the little nipple on a circle because you can't see his face. Oh, he's so mad. Everything is, you can be very far out if you so desire. That's also an option, by the way. I'll be in the middle of it getting credits, so if you want to tag it and run, absolutely respect it. It's fine. Big yawn. Hello, we would like to... When's pull time? Oh, 03? Boring. Also, this was a 1% spawn, by the way. I just noticed per chat there. It was spawned at only 1% window open out of full thing. Pretty nice, pretty neat. Alright, wildfire, move in. You can see it right there. Move out, electricity is next. Find out where behind is, find out where behind is. Look at the nipple on the circle. Intercardinals. Do not be at a cardinal direction. Intercardinals. See, there you go. Easy fight. Outside, behind, and in. Outside, behind, in. Outside. Make sure you're behind it. And then move in. The tanks are dicking around. Outside, behind. Oh, what's that? Don't leave. SS rank. Don't leave. Do not leave. We have SS rank. We got big thing. I believe it spawns over here-ish. So if you want to move over here now in advance, or like right there, you can. Is that what you don't miss out? Hola, Ray. It's the even bigger S rank. Yeah. There's a chance to spawn after the S rank. What's the point of it? Insane amount of currencies. Zero. You get like 400 nuts for an SS rank kill. Max. You get way more tomes. I think you get something like 200 heliometry. You need nuts? Yeah, you do. What about coconuts? Because I hear Finny's got lots of coconuts. I miss Eorzea. It's only been 5 days, but I was homesick. No, I get that feeling. It's been a hot minute. I'm glad you're back. In the land of internets, means you can watch Twitch. You don't have to rely on that phone interwebs. I think it's over here. Yeah, it's over here. Come to me, my knights, if you desire to fight the big thing. Ice in, fire out. Look at the wings. That'll tell you what it's gonna do. That's it. Ice in, fire out. It was so bad I was ready to open a book. Yeah. We had that once where we lost power for a few days because of a snowstorm. And man, I slept like 12 hours a day. And then I was playing crossword puzzles on my phone. It's like I was back in the 80s, man. No internet? Okay. There it is. Don't aggravate, please. I'm not getting her nuts away from another gear upgrade. Very nice. Where am I? Oh, oopsies. I'm capped on that. I should probably go buy something. I no longer care about heliometry. I only need one more relic. I'm nuts capped. Son of a... Ah! Well, whatever. It's going to our city. Thank you for the stream last night. How's it going? I hope you're doing well this morning. And good afternoon. So it's going to do 50-50, where one half of it's going to be fire, or the other half is going to be ice. So watch out for that. I have to declare, let's see, I have to save the country. We'll sink Anaheim. Why are we sinking Anaheim? Anaheim's fine. It's an alright city. You got a summoner chess piece yesterday. Nice, congrats, Beta. Oh, it's been pulled. Alright, Aether Dynamics. Also, watch out for your buffs. You might get Pyretic or something, or crazy buffs. Fire 4! Move out! Ice! Move in! Ice in, but be on this side over here. In on this side. Okay, you like that. Oh, it's 100 heliometry. It's still better than nothing. So there you go. Congratulations. A living HP statement about mods on stream. I mean, it sucks that he had to come out and say it though. He's been saying that from the beginning, Varsity. If people could fucking read between the lines. If people could just be like, huh, so he's saying they can't track our mods, but you can't really use them, or it's against the terms of service. Fucking people. Hola, Zabes. I need to go spend some nuts, BRB. And the worst part is, it's still not good enough. It's still not good enough for some people. Some people still... expect more. He's literally saying, I'm okay with this iteration of mods. Don't go fucking around and posting it everywhere. Jesus, well, I mean, I don't get it, man. The man, after 12 years, has literally come out and said, you know what? Mods are a thing. You cool. And just don't be a dick about it in this way. I like how he's broadened that to be, don't be posting not safe for work, data mining, or exploiting paid items or gameplay. Yeah. He offers specificity and it's still not enough. So I don't know what to tell you, man. At this point, if the man's giving that much leeway on something that is against the terms of service, I don't know what to tell you. The same thing he's been saying, just gave some examples to try. Yeah, well, he's never actually come out and said, yeah, mods are great. He's never, you know, actually come down and said that. So the fact that he actually was like, okay, here you go. Not only against the TOS, but illegal in Japan. Illegal in some countries as a whole. I agree. But people can't look past themselves, I guess. Given how absolutely fucking horrible some people were to him and the devs, he has come back to them with so much grace. Yeah. Yeah. But I'll say this, I guess. If you're not happy with what he said, then maybe it's time to play a different game. You're not going to be happy with this game unless you... I don't know. I don't know what the expectation is there. I don't give a shit if you use mods. Like, I really don't care. Use all the mods you want. I don't care. How you play the game is up to you. It doesn't matter to me. But obviously there's discourse around this, and it's just like... Oh, think about it. What do you actually want at this point? How am I on Black Mage? I think I'm full on geared on Black Mage, right? Yeah, it's a matter of upgrading bits. 60, 60, 50. Alright, so that's all good there. I guess I could buy warrior stuff. Don't need warrior stuff, but... there we go. Woo! If someone plays vanilla, I am pure in the eyes of Yoshibi. Yeah, I mean, it all goes back to people just blasting it and talking about it and spreading it as much as possible and wagging it in the face of Square Enix, right? What's going on, Dietrich? Good morning. I'm more meant that it's technically against TOS, but it's for personal use and doesn't mess with the game. Yeah, like he literally spelled that out, and I'm like, okay, what more do you need from this man? Why does this sort of stuff look like that? I forget what it's modeled after. Is it Final Fantasy 19? I think it's Final Fantasy 19. Yeah, references from Final Fantasy 9. Alright, who wants to do maps? We have room? I don't know that Brady's there. Beta doesn't want to do maps. Beta's hiding in the corner. Beta, go hide. I'm seemingly over here. Yeah, I'm right there. I thought he did a good job of addressing it. I thought he worded it well. He gave examples about ultimate weapons, but again, that's just ultimate weapons. It doesn't matter that it's ultimate weapons. It's just, it's like, you know, if that doesn't, if yours LOL ultimate weapons, okay, then it's the equivalent of, you know, getting your 4 clears in a deep dungeon. If you want casual content, because that's what does it for you, okay, casual content. 4 clears a deep dungeon, and then someone just slaps the skin of the mount on their mount, right? I don't care. Other people having it doesn't remove the pleasure of the thing for me. So I don't really care. Alright, ready maps? But I get the example. I'm not going to be sat here being pedantic about, oh, well, it's just this one. No. It's an example of content across the board. It's not just this one thing. Maps, let's go. But I thought it was a very good conversation. They've been bopping people left and right who cheat in raids and all that. So I think the problem is just people when they got too comfortable not being reprimanded. They got too comfortable using things that are against the TOS and just waving it under Square Enix's nose. They're a corporation. They have to respond. Use all the mods you want. Use them. I don't care. But just don't go advertising it everywhere and making it a problem for everyone. Because there's a lot of people who don't advertise it, and they're the ones that are not going to suffer because of this. Even with his example of using gated gear, he was like, just don't put it on... Yeah, just don't put it on blast. Because it doesn't affect me, but you are affecting other mod users that enjoy the game truthfully in that way. And now, well, now it's all fucked. Because some people just couldn't... Yan mount! I can't Yan mount. Because look at him. I love him. Brady, I mean to be dramatic, but I would die for your Yan mount. I would give my life for him. How many people do you have for maps today? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm assuming when Finny comes around, we'll snag Finny, and then we can go from there. But yeah, we're only going to do this about an hour and 15 minutes now. It's going to be a hard cutoff at 2:30 p.m. my time, which is 1:30 p.m. Eastern, because I need to finish the MSQ. So we'll do that. I was gonna wait till Sunday. No, listen, we got room. We got room. It's one of those things. This is the primary reason ESL. The primary reason for this Thursday group is A, Brady and I need achievements, and B, to get Rosa, Ennis, Krister into the map groups because they don't normally get a chance to get into the Sunday map groups. So I just tried to invite you via Twitch, Max. That's how much of a dumbass I am. So it'd be nice to get people who don't normally get a chance to be here for this to get in on this. But if there's plenty of room, there's plenty of room. Okay. It was nice that they might be open to making more gear universal. Yeah, he did mention a little blurb in there, right? About He's looking into potentially 27-minute max wall glitch map strategy. He is looking into more chances of gear being, you know, moved around a little bit. So that's interesting. That's interesting. And here's the biggest thing. Here's my biggest takeaway. Whether you liked it or not, there was communication. And they can do with more talking to us, more communicating. You don't have to give us concrete dates or concrete information, but just talking to us about things, about subjects and things that are going on in the community is a good thing. Down with the job locked gear on glamours outside of artifact sets. Get them ready. I'd love them to do a roadmap like how WoW does. Yes, the roadmap was pretty great that they laid out, and they've kept to it, right? So that would be nice. I think that's one of the things that he maybe has some fear in his heart for, because it's happened a couple of times. Like the man, they had to delay an expansion. I forget which was the Shadowbringers, Endwalker, and the man got railed on, and the man was practically in tears, apologizing, bowing on stream. It was literally the worst decision he's ever had to make, to delay for 2 weeks. And the amount of hate that man got because of that still makes me angry. Yeah, Endwalker with COVID. It still makes me mad. You felt so bad for him? Yeah. Alright, let's go. But yeah, no, it's just like, you know what? Having played a lot of MMOs, he can still do wrong. He's not perfect, but I've never seen another dev try as hard as Yoshi P does for us. And whether you like the content or not, that's a you thing and something you need to look into yourself for. But he's doing pretty great. And wasn't there a story? I think somebody posted it. Please remember that devs are humans. Your reminder that these are actual people doing work out here. Because you didn't have a day, or it was when we came in? Yeah, it wasn't a super long delay. But no delay makes the way they were spoken to okay for that delay. Imagine having to be reminded that people are people. Imagine. And that's not just a 14 thing, by the way. If I recall, the first time that ever really happened was Blizzard said they were going to do something. And, well, they didn't even say they were going to do something, right? They mentioned, and they were talking in theories, right? They were, oh, in theory, you know, so-and-so, this can be a thing, and around this. And the WoW community at the time were like, he said a thing, it's guaranteed. Oh, shit, Rosa's dead. Rosa died for a Mammonite. I'm so sorry. Alright, somebody else. I've gotten streamer luck today means I ate the bad holeless portal. Gonna be this world at this current time in history, right? I mean, that's just humanity at any time. Trust. Bloop. Bloop. But yeah, I think for MMOs, I think that's one of the first iterations where the genre and developers in that genre learn to just shut their fucking mouths. And Blizzard, of course, does have a very nice roadmap now that tells us what they expect to do, when they expect to do it. And they primarily stick to it. But it's also kind of vague, like this, during summer we're gonna do this, and during fall we're gonna do this, which I think is the ideal way of doing it, honestly. Oh no, Rosa's presenting flowers. Wrong start. Here, distract you from shitty maps. Look at my new controller, look how cute it is. Ah! So let me just open the map. Look how cute it is, my Xbox controller. It's hard to see. But look. You were right, Beta. The R1 and R2 button, L1 and R1 buttons are a little skinny, but that's okay. The R2 and L2 are thick. Like I like them. How's it, D-pad? D-pad is fine. D-pad is good. It feels like any other D-pad ever. This is it called 8-bit do? I think it's called 8-bit do. Brand controller. For 41 bucks, I'll take it.
I thought I was your D-pad.
No, that's only when we're boring each other. Gumby. Listen, that's a callback to another conversation. I will not be providing context. That's going on, Gumby. Thank you for that. 86 months, dude. I appreciate you, homie. I'm very grateful. Let me know what you want to vote for, be it corn or potatoes. The Great Cook-Off is happening this Monday. D-pad is what I called my uni dorm back in stripper school. I can see that being a thing. You go with egg? Excellent choice. I approve. I will add your vote to egg here shortly. Hopefully you, the fam, and the big ham are doing well, though. I'm just trying to help you get that protein. Listen, I respect it, and I appreciate it. You gotta get that protein. I got my protein water right here. Where'd it go? Fuck. There it is. With my clear way, I got me 20 grams of protein right there in my water. As one does. Protein, get it in you. No way, extra way. Oh, nice, got a tree. By the way, if you haven't been to my map groups, these are free for all. Obviously, if you get a big item like the Yan Mount, Yan Minion, Gallicat Minion, or Figmental Coffer, you get one and then please pass on to others, that they may all acquire loot. You're a tree? I can be. I need to... Does anybody know where to get some cheap dogwood trees? Don't tell Kyle I'm looking for them. Bye, Brady! No! Brady, come back to us. I'm going to wait on that port and I'll take it afterwards. Did somebody just bait Brady into teleporting away? Brady! Quick, somebody go marry Brady, that we can teleport to you instantly. I can tear the dogwood out of my neighbor's yard for a small fee. Okay. Open it, go for it. Fairness, we weren't digging the coffer. It's true. It's illegal. Listen, Gumby, that's my new fascination, dogwood trees, because when I go for my stupid little mental health walk, there's one house that has a dogwood tree and it has the most beautiful flower on it. So I want one. And the other day I was walking by, and because as trees do, they tend to germinate wherever they damn well please. And so that dogwood tree is growing a smaller dogwood tree right by it. And the person's house had a shovel right outside. And I was like, I don't believe in God, but this is a sign. Like, I was like, please don't get deported. Damn! Oh, 10, damn. I rolled a 1. Really? I rolled a 1? You're blessed, you are. Let's go. Waited before reporting to see if one would pop or if someone would post. I know. Baited. And so they don't want the dam. I do want the dam, but I also don't. But I do, but I don't. But I do, but I don't. It said, damn, you're bald. Wow. It's from the MSQ, Krister. If you drink one, it makes you light up. It's a particle effect for your character. All the best. See, anyways, just wanted to say hi and pop that resub. It's a busy day here. Hopefully it's not too busy. Take care of yourself, Gumby. Make sure you eat some brown and get some water in you. I appreciate you swinging on by. Give the big ham some butt bongos for me. May he be happy and chill. The cans confuse me so much because 1, why isn't it just an emote if it drops for maps? And 2, if it's not an emote, why is it so rare? We have seen it twice in like 60, 70 maps. I've had the hand very many praise. I appreciate it. Thank you. And have a good day, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Ray, do you want to do maps? Oh shit, look at Brady! He's lit up! Brady's no longer lit. And speaking of lit though, Jesus Christ. Hola, Bestie. Hey, before y'all run off and go get your drops from another No Man's Sky stream, hear me out. I got a proposition for you. A, son of a bitch, who did that? One of the mods that wrote that up before I could, I went on too long. A, you follow Psyche. B, you come back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern, or on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 7 a.m. and you get to hang out with my bestie Psyche and have a good time. If you like the vibe today, that's pretty much the vibe for every stream that we have there with Psyche, so come on out. We'd love to have you back. If you obviously have to go take care of yourselves, by all means. Psyche do be streaming for like 5-6 hours. And yeah, make sure you go hit the follow button. And thank you for coming on over, supporting both of our streams by coming over with that Ray. My name is Souls49. I'm a moderator for Psyche and a broadcaster myself. We're playing Final Fantasy 14, which is not No Man's Sky, but the No Man's Sky patch does look pretty great. I have thought about reinstalling the game. I haven't played it in many years, but obviously the developers do an incredible job of patching the game. But honestly, somebody tell the developers to please take our money for all the patches. They can't just be giving us free patches all the time, always. Though that goodwill does equate to, well, first of all, it looks incredible. But I want their next game already. Stop patching No Man's Sky. Give us a new game. 100% pay for it. It's wild. It really is wild. That stuff is a lot of games would charge you for all the stuff that they give us. And I granted, part of it's mea culpa that from the launch of the game, that was pretty bad. And in all fairness, it was. This game also had a really bad launch. But No Man's Sky and Final Fantasy 14 are probably the two biggest turnaround stories for game development. But it's wild that they're still doing free patches. Like, they don't have to. I want them to make more money. They've corrected every single wrong and then some. But yeah, I need a new game. And no, not just small patches either. They are beefy. Why am I being attacked? They are beefy and they have a lot of content to it. And again, hopefully you all enjoyed yourself with Psyches. I'm tempted. Listen, I only just got back into Elite Dangerous, okay? And now I have to get back into fucking No Man's Sky 2. Full on DLC that other people would charge you. Would charge you almost half the price of the game itself just to have you play it. Not yet. Waiting for a grocery delivery. If you're still going when it gets here, okay. Thank you, Ray. But yeah, Bessie, are you gonna be streaming it again tomorrow? I'm assuming yes, because first of all, it looks really good, by the way, and obviously it's a lot of fun. And you gotta fly your ship with this magical hole. Gotta go in 1, rescue more hedgehogs, and 2, make food. Biners, be well, Dark Smack. Rescue those hedgehogs. I bet it's Final Fantasy 14. This is an MMO. We're currently doing maps. We're trying to get Yan mounts. A Yan is a cute little ram. We've gotten 1 in like 70 maps. So it's kind of rare. It's also very expensive, but people want cute things, and so we're out here trying to do that. I'm playing a black mage currently, and still need bodies.
Look at this hole.
What? Thank you, Dark Smack, for the directions and the prime. You get a vote for our kitchen potatoes or corn, whatever you like. In my magical hole, the Psyche Corvette story. Corn, got it. I will add your votes to corn. Corn's getting its ass beat. Who knew potato would be so powerful? We're gonna be doing our cooking stream on Monday, so I've already got my giant Costco bag of potatoes, just in case. I should probably help out. It got the juice. It do. It do be pretty juicy. But yeah, Bessie, obviously go take care of yourself. Go forth and eat food that is either corn or potatoes or something else. It's up to you. And thank you again for that huge raid. That was fun. See what's crazy about that? People are complaining that No Man's Sky content might end when Light No Fire comes out. Bitch, you had 9 years of free content. I mean, of course people are complaining. It's the internet. But the studio again, I mean, I just want Light No Fire. That's all I want. I need, as soon as that game comes out, it's all we're streaming for about a month or two. It's just the way it's gonna work. It's No Man's Sky in a fantasy setting. I want to ride a dragon. I desire this greatly. I desire to be just a silly little guy riding a dragon, doing whatever it is we're gonna do in that game. I have no idea, but I need it now. Do we know when it's coming out? Has there been any any kind of roadmap, hint, whiff of a year? Is it 2027? Is it 2026? Is it next year? Please let it be next year. I mean, please let it be this year, honestly, but I'll take next year as well. Another time to play all these games, Stoney? Yeah. I mean, Elite's gonna be a slow burn, right? You remember me? Okay. What's it called? Elite's a slow burn. I don't have to worry about it too much. It'll still be there. And my approach to Elite Dangerous has changed from when I last played it 4 years ago, so that's fine. I'm okay with that there. But maybe I do reinstall No Man's Sky and partake in that a little bit. But then, Stoney, we're getting the new planet soon in 14. I don't know if you're a big crafter or not. But we get planets. Give me the planet. Shout out to Ali for giving us the planet on her birthday. Very base of her. Very grateful to Ali for that. Just tell me what instance you're in when it puts you out. Okay. But yeah, again, so this is a classic Final Fantasy type of MMO game. I'm a black mage. We have white mages, we have warriors, we have monks, and red mages, which are all not specifically iconic to Final Fantasy, but if you play Final Fantasy Tactics, which is coming out the end of September, by the way, then you are familiar with how the classes play and what they do. I am casting a lot of fireballs. Thanks, Psyche, for that brain worm. But yeah, so the way the system works is once every 18 hours you can get a map. That map gives you a location. It's a treasure map. You go to said location, and then you get loot. Inside that loot could be a portal. That portal, if it does appear, sends you to an instance. This instance has slot machines. As long as you get anything other than 3 broken diamonds, congrats, you get to progress. There's 5 levels. Nice. There's 5 levels of this. And the deeper you go, the better your loot. Nice. Wait, is that gonna be? It's Final Fantasy! Nice. They said the thing. This is, however, this does have mechanics that you have to resolve. You can die in here and lose, so it's not. It's pretty easy compared to other combat content. Is it not always Final Fantasy? Yes, but I always get excited anyway. They said the thing. Let's see right there. Oh, I just got fucking blasted. Oopsies. Rosa, no! She's fucking dead! Alright, so safe spot's over here-ish. Okay. Nailed it. That's okay. We're still fighting. But I will say one thing about this is that these treasure maps are a little bit beefier than previous ones. Like they weren't always this beefy. So it will catch you slipping if you don't pay too much attention to what's going on. But I mean, it is an MMO, right? So it is out here to try and ruin your day. Over here, this one over here, this one over here. Ah, I almost no. Also, that was wrong. That wasn't it. Let's grab about the housing again. I want half partitions that are half wide instead of half height. Male Al Ras. Yeah, that would be nice. Oh, that's okay, nice. That's for 5, I think. Give us the goods, nobody gets hurt. Treasure coffer. What do we get? We got you know what? We got credit for level 5, and that's all I care about. So I mean, they did an interesting thing. This is not there. Against true. They did an interesting thing. The most prized item comes from the slot machines hitting exactly 3 treasure chests. Okay, fair. But then the loot from normally getting to level 5 is not exactly a very common occurrence. It's actually kind of rare. But getting to level 5 is instance 1 Zara is not exactly the easiest thing. Don't open any maps here, please. Not yet, anyway. Iggy, are you? Wait, we don't have Finny, right? Isn't she? Is she traveling already? Mimi. She can't hear me. I'm assuming Finny's fucking gone. She's waiting for the. Okay, Iggy, if you want in, we got 1 slot. We're gonna go for like another 50 minutes. Si quieres. Si no, that's also okay. But yeah, neat. That's a achievement for level 5 times. I will take it. Let's go. We're at 20 minutes. Right, let's go. Next map. Who's up next? Who's got some mops for us? The title that you get for entering the final level 20 times, by the way, is called Living the Dream. So, looking forward to getting that title. I still want this title, which I'm 4 away from, is of Resplendent Depths, because my depths are in fact resplendent. Alright, so Rosa's way out there, Ennis is right there. I mean, I guess Ennis is the closest, right? We can go Ennis, Rosa, Zara. And yeah, since Brady's also at Rosa's spot. Yeah, this is my character. This is Harley. I didn't mean to make her look like a yoga instructor with tattoos, but that's where we ended up. At some point I'll change it, but not yet. For now, we remain yoga instructor Black Mage. Legacy. Well, unfortunately, this character doesn't have the legacy tattoo, but yes, I have been playing this game since 1.0. If you played the game in 1.0 and your character is still there, you get a tattoo on your back that nobody else can get except for other people that played back in 2010 in the 1.0 era of this game. I can remember which one is she. Yeah, so she's the one with the black hair. Harley is my main. Harley, my beloved. Alright, Chocobo time. But I'm the legacy myself, so it applies to me. I will take it. Oh, they're all dead. Max is over here dancing on the chest, as one does. Where was the Rosas? Brady and the Rosa are up north. Unless there's another one there, in which case there might be. Might be. But that's one of the reasons why I would like it. I get why it's not. It's specific to the characters that existed back then. And I'm assuming it's coded that way, but it would be nice for my entire account to have the legacy tattoo on their backs. Just because of how rare it is, I'd say so, yeah. Like, you can obviously still roll on the other big items, but it would be nice to spread the dam around a little bit. For people that roll ones when 10 cans of dam drop and they... Who would roll a 1 out of 100 on 10 cans of dam? No, it's raining. Go away, umbrella. Unfortunate. One thing of note, this is a very heavily story-based MMO. It's not like World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft obviously has a story. It's just, you know, it sure is something. But we'll be doing the most current story bit at the, well, not the end, but in a little bit. About 45 minutes or so, we'll switch on over to that and see what do, finish off the story, and then be done with that. So I like the story. I like well, the story's okay, but the story is a lot of, the last two expansions have borrowed a lot from this game, which is fine. Every MMO should, you know, steal each other's ideas. They should. But they've been trying to be more... Yeah, Brady's right here. To be more about the story, or at least have a story that flows better. Instead of just, here comes Green Jesus. See you later, Audrey. See you tomorrow. Have a good evening. A story that's been retconned so much it has no resemblance to the original. I mean, yeah. But I give them credit for one thing. They're trying harder than they did before. They've seen World of Warcraft did not have a competitor for the longest times. And then this game, at its peak, yoinked a lot of people away from World of Warcraft. And I think that influenced their the type of game that they wanted to turn WoW into, which resulted in and there's always been story in World of Warcraft, obviously, but it's been sort of, they try to take it way more seriously, and I love that for them. I like it. I like that they tried. I would rather have a developer try and fail than not try at all, or not necessarily fail, try and miss the mark a little bit. So I've enjoyed the last two expansions. I've just been playing that game for so long. I'm kind of like, okay, I'm okay not playing this for a year. I'll be back later. Bye. There's character classes or something comparable to in this, right? What's your yoga instructor's playstyle? This is a Black Mage Souljander. I am a caster. Black Mage in the purest form. I cast fireballs. I have ice attacks and a little bit of lightning. But I am primarily just throwing lots of fire around. This would be equivalent to a fire mage in WoW, I guess. Fireball, yeah. So essentially, it's all you'll see me cast. You start off with ice because ice lets you regen your mana. That's just how it works in this game here. You switch over to fire, and then you'll see just very large swaths of fire being thrown over there. That's me. And then once I cast that enough, I get even bigger fire. It's pretty rad. This class was recently will be ringing that, not just that bell, ringing that booty. We have Pictomancer over here, which is a class that uses ether and etheric inks to draw attacks. If you've ever played Final Fantasy VI, there's a character there called Realm. And that's what this class is based off of. You can see Zero over here literally has a paintbrush. You can't see their cast because I limit the amount of visuals on screen, because if I turned it on right now, you wouldn't see anything. It would just be a light show over here. It's already bad enough with Black Mage and my huge honkin' fireballs. You have White Mage, which is a healer class. Brady over here is in his booty shorts and tank top. Is a healer. They have the ability to damage. Rosa's just fucking dead. Rosa's also a mage. She's a red mage. Red mage is a class that balances two types of mana, black and white mana, to achieve different kinds of attacks. It's pretty interesting. I played it for one specific type of content and nothing else. I never really got the hang of it. And Ennis there's playing a black mage. I'm sorry, a warrior. They are a tank. So this is unfortunately an MMO that abides by the Holy Trinity of DPS of choice, tank, and healer. Excuse me. Consider obscure class? Yeah, I've got your Holy Trinity right here. Lake, no, go away. Take the Holy Trinity. You know what? Lake, Yoshiki had an interview where he was asked. It was Gamescom, right? So we were asking him all kinds of questions. They were like, if you got a new MMO right now, what kind of game would you make it? And he said, I think it was, I'm paraphrasing here, that he would move away from the Holy Trinity because people ain't got fucking time to invest in MMOs that are essentially the Holy Trinity and essentially become more of a role-less kind of game. Oh, fuck those people, I have time. So it would be broader, I guess, in what you bring to the table as a player, than instead of being pigeonholed into one specific role. Which is again what I've said, that the modern MMO is going to take go the route of your Honkai Star Rails, right, where you do everything and you get support from around you. What's the difference between a role and a class? I mean, the class is just flavor, right? And the role is DPS, tank, healer. So he'd move away from the trinity of that, I think is what you're trying to say. So you could play the game just by playing the game. You wouldn't have to worry about well, now I don't have a tank because I'm gonna sit for the queue for 10 minutes as a DPS, hoping to get somebody in there. So I'd be content with that. I obviously I like the flavor of Black Mage classes and the flavor that this game does give its class because it does a very good job of that. But I can't use my nuke because I'll kill. Oh. Nope. That's one I can't hit. Okay, oh, I wasn't looking at that. Oopsies, my bad. Oh, that's a new one. Okay, okay. Okay. I'm trying to move away. I'm trying to be too fancy here. Hello, Franco. Buenos dias. It can work for sure. Nope. No, my body! Nailed it. Didn't nail it. You could do some tweakings on the state of mobs to not need tank roll class. Yeah. But like I said, I also do like my Holy Trinity too. But it would be nice to get maybe something a little more varied. I don't know. Hola Antonio, Mimi is in fact Mimi's got her earbuds in. She cannot hear us. She does not see us. We do not exist. For she is working and doesn't want spoilers from my stream. I hope you're doing well. Imagine being domed. Imagine not being domed up. Please roll, friends. Roll. Need it if you want it. I don't care. This is worth even less than the current one. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting just to talk about it, right? Again, with the modern MMOs taking the route of this is not a modern MMO. It's still alive. It's still going. But it is from 2010 into 2013. It's worth like 4K on me right now. Yeah. Ooh. By the way, thank you last night for Peak. that was good. As I understand it, Smoosher and Rosa have picked it up as well. Maybe. So we'll have to do another Peak session soon. Peak, yeah. And they will get invites. Let's go. That was a fun game. And exceeded expectations. Yeah, no, they did a very good job with it. You know, it's more than that. It plays better than I thought a $7 game would play. Not in the content, because obviously we're creating the content ourselves. But like, we got back to that desert map again, and you'll never guess what happened. We may have died to tornadoes and tumbleweeds again. I sent a message to you and so this random live when I passed out on TikTok. No, look, listen. I saw. I was like, what is this? Okay. Ooh, all right. This is a big one. This is a biggie. You go on the list for this. Oh, roll 70. Interesting. Wait, yeah. The only person who needs one is Sander, right? I think the only person that hasn't had one is Sander. Same ones, Rosa. Same ones. We're in round 2 except for Sander. Yeah, we're in round 2 except for Sander. So if you need it, need it. Need it if you want it. Go for it. Wait, I want it. No! Okay, I'm sure. So the only people that have Pigmental Coppers on the current list are Max and me. I am out. No more Pigmental Coppers for for this guy. You're awesome. What's going on, Max? No, this is what this. Save us, Yoshi P, please. Oh, we go fuck ourselves. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Need a couple minutes. Feel free to beat stuff up. Right, we can go to the next map and beat stuff up, and then we'll grab Brady upon his return. Yeah, I think Zero is next. Well, I mean, Rosa. Rosa. Oh, never mind. We're sitting right here. We go nowhere. You can open it up. I believe it's 5 minutes after you open it, so we got time to beat stuff up and then get Brady back here, so it's fine. Hey, fun fact, I had it linked in chat since I joined. Had what linked in chat since you joined? Who out here linking their chats? Alright, we get 10 minutes. Alright, was it worth the wait? Did waiting 10 minutes account for anything? Let's see. Be okay, Rosa. Touchy the chest. What's inside? Is it a portal? Are we going to be transported somewhere else? Well, I had no train. I was playing my very hard playthrough of Cyberpunk. When the name checks out, I'm dying left and right. Yeah, as I understand it from what Wolfie and Beta have said, it's actually pretty damned hard. It's pretty difficult. The stuff do be blasting you. How far are you into the game? So early on? Or... Early on, very hard is very rough. I'm assuming you have to be super tactical, right? That Indiana Jones game that I started last night has a very hard mode as well. It has story, normal, hard, very hard. And I looked at very hard, like, no. No. But I'm hoping I get to use my controller again, because it's got that new controller feel and smell to it. And I've had an Xbox controller in a long time because my favorite controller of all time is the PS5 controller. This controller is too good. It is fantastic. Don't worry about the 2B and A2 butts on the screen. You can't really make it out anyway. Controller. This controller is phenomenal. When you have the haptic feedback and all that sorted out, it is, except the mic, except the fucking mic that commandeers my entire audio system. Thanks for that. But the PS5 controller has been really fucky for Elite Dangerous. So want to try something else, see if the Xbox controller can work. And this is a wireless one. It's connected to my PC via USB. But I'm curious to see how it plays. Pretty much early on, all the gigs, police scanner things, I tried to get many enemies taken down quietly. Yeah. I don't want to even start the Phantom Liberty until you're 40. That's fair. It is supported under Steam and Elite. I'm not sure. It's certainly Steam supported, but I don't know about Elite Dangerous. But it'll randomly jerk my ship off to the side. And it's kind of dangerous when you're fuel scooping, and then all of a sudden, your ship just lunges over to the side, and it's like, okay. I guess I'll die now. It'll lunge. It'll lunge off to the side. It's very dangerous. That's the elite dangerous part of the game. I said lurch. It's a word. Look it up. Who be lurching their ships in the deep? Because Liza P will straight up not work, so I have an Xbox controller. Gotcha. You heard jerk? I mean, you can jerk your ships if you want. I mean, it does jerk to the side, yes. It does. Oh wait, did I say it just jerks off to the side? I said what I said, Max. Sometimes your ship just does that in Elite Dangerous. It's part of the process. Oh, your PS5 one? Corduroy. I love me some corduroy. Fucking dead. Yeah, I didn't have any issues either, but I also, I mean, I don't know, it can be weird, I guess, but my PS5 controller is a separate PS5 controller, and the PS5 controller connected to my PS5 is over there, so we have two different controllers. Mine is, this one was dedicated to my PC, so maybe that's something to do with it. Who is leading their danger? Unfortunate. Let's see, you don't have a PS5 controller, and your PS5 controller is always connected, since I don't trust Bluetooth. Weird. You don't have a PS5 console. Gotcha. You just have the controller itself. Okay. Weird. I don't know. It's one of those things. It's hard to say. We're going to be waiting for another 25 minutes if we have room for one. This is free currency. I got angry at PS4, PS5 remotes not working. It's why I swapped to Xbox Ones for your PC. I mean, that's fair. I had the opposite. My Xbox controllers weren't working all that great, so I swapped over to the PS5 one because I had a PS5 one right here. We can do Rosa's right here and then Zera's down south afterwards. So I just got sick of the Xbox controllers. These are official Xbox controllers too, and it's not like I was hitting them with the hard grip. But for whatever reason, they just wouldn't function as well. But I mean, that's just, you know, hardware as a whole, right? But Mimi saw my controller and now she wants one too. So thanks for that, Ash. I bought the controller when my old controller died, so I was like, let's try the PS5. It's a very good controller, Wolfie. I like it a lot. But yeah, apparently you're just gonna make sure that it can be what's it called? That it works well with everything. Also, it doesn't hurt to have two controllers that are good controllers. I would honestly use the PS5 for other things. Using the Xbox One now because it's shiny new. But we'll see. Hey, a hole. Elite Dangerous works fine with the PS5 DualSense controller, but it doesn't recognize it as a PlayStation controller. Gotcha. Who knows, maybe the game was just buggy. Ooh, it's starting to warm up. Oh, we got one treasure chest. You need 3 treasure chests for the Yan. Oh, it's not just a Yan. It could be Yan minion, Yan mount, Yan. Gimme kitten. This one I've been DMVing this whole time. It's okay there. It happens to everyone. Oh no, that's gonna run me over. They always run me over. The DV comes for assault, it does. Did you look at the material in your gear? DMV. No, I mean. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I didn't try to run over everybody with that. Okay, what do we have here? Menace, listen, it's okay. The map can't kill us all, right?
Caliente.
Illy Pappy, now hurry up and shove Rosa off the edge of the map so I can force her into more runs.
You'll get Rosa back in 20 minutes. Thank you for the resub, Papi. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Welcome back. Let me know what you want to vote for, be it corn or potato. You gotta eat though? Alright, so there you go. So you'll get more Night Rain runs in soon, TM. I'm a Hoosier boy, so it's gotta be corn. Let's go. Nini appreciates your vote for corn. We did it. It's got the juice after all. That's what I hear. It do be having the juice. But here's my question. If it has the juice, who juices the corn? Is that a job that I can get? Can I be a corn juicer and get the juice out of it? Who hires for this position? What are the qualifications required? I have questions. But thank you. Welcome back. Thank you for this 28 months. Over 2 years of our nonsense. I think Ewing Cat's nothing on the comps to do that. I've seen many a TikTok of cats getting that juice. I thought corn juicer was the guy who told the trains where to go. I'll never tell. Alright, corn is at... Oh wow, look, listen, corn's up to 58 votes. So that means it is with under 30 away from catching up to potato. PPM14 is so resident sleeper. It can be, Antonio, but I like it. Sometimes. When it's not 2 of the 4 maps. That is a cross-shaped AoE. They can come in cardinal and intercardinal AoE formations. Corn juicer should have been my username. This is intercardinal. Intercardinal did not save. Never mind, it went off. It still can be. It still can be. That's the important part, Bobby. It still can be. Also, I'm disappointed at the lack of gamba in this thing. Why can't we gamble and lose everything? I want to gamble on some yans. And that's why you can't. That's fair. That's fair. All right, let's go. What do we got over here? We got more crabs. Angry red fire crabs. Oh no. Where's number 2? Number 2 is right there. Number 3 is right there. 4 is over there. That probably is the reason why we can't. It would be, think of the economy, I guess, is the comeback there. Think of the economy. There's a Dendadan vinyl releasing next month. Ooh, wait, there's only like 4 songs. How many songs are in the Dandadan vinyl? Franco and Ray, the vinyl calls to, but is it worth it? Is it? I like Dandadan. Oh, parasol, nice. I already have it. Good luck, friends. Get you that parasol. Don't tell me that, Ray. Wow, Ennis with the 99. Ennis really wanted that parasol. Total 33 across 2 records. Ooh, records. That's a lot of tracks. I mean, obviously the anime itself has music within the anime, right? So it's not just opening and closing themes. No! Come on! Come on. So your gacha luck has been so terrible lately. We were right there, man. We were right there. Would have been nice. It hates the show left, Eva. I think Zera's is next. Zera's is down here. In this corner somewhere. Unless someone has one right here. If someone has one right here, then we can do that, obviously. But otherwise, let's go. Better have the Hayashi song on there. I would assume so. But is it? I mean, I was gonna say, does the vinyl account for season 2? But it's all one season, right? It just got split in 2. I would hope so. Oh, Big Young, excuse me. Look at Brady's Yandan. That's the mount I'm talking about, by the way. This is what we're trying to get. This mount right here with the little ram. Little ram, big horns. That's the silly little guy we're trying to get for everybody. This music is, by the way, if you're new to this game, this music plays because of the mount that I'm on. That is associated with the fight where these wings come from. The zone music is different. No more bleaching until 2026? Wait, really? Are they done yet with what they had going on, or? Because I would like for it to finish before I watch it, because I hate that I'm gonna get hit with the wall of say sorry, but there's no more until 2 years from now. Is the current arc complete? I'm assuming no. Oh, it's been off there for a bit. Next, the final. Gotcha. So the final will be sometime next year. Okay. Speaking of which, hopefully everyone's, speaking of 2026, hopefully everyone's FanFest plans are coming apace if you are intending to go to FanFest. It was announced yesterday? Day before yesterday? For NA, it's being held in Anaheim instead of frickin' Vegas, please roll. Which is great because Anaheim's a good city. Lots to do around Los Angeles and Orange County. Trains can get you where you need to go. It's fairly easy and well planned out to get around. Obviously, don't be going to the barrios. Ask me how I know. At Domefest, I guess I can hang out. I'm not with Bolo. Yeah, I'm not going. I'm not going. Like I said, I'm way too brown and too far left leaning to be crossing international borders to the United States right now. So that sucks for me because Southern California was perfect. I get to see my mom, whom I haven't seen in 3 years. And before that, I hadn't seen her in 15 years. 15 years? 13 years. Get to see Iggy and other people there in Los Angeles who want to hang out. But yeah, assuming the track list is the chronological order, I think it only accounts for season 1. Okay. I would think so, because you can't necessarily crank out vinyls that quickly, right? Like, as far as media is made. Would you cross to come get me and lift me away to Canada? Yes, I know a guy who can get us across. That's a joke for the sake of immigration purposes in Canada. Actually, binged some of One Piece again, Franco, and I got to Alabasta and stopped. Alabasta? Just watch One Piece. You'll never hit that wall if you can. If you can never catch up. Fair. But yeah, FanFest has been announced. It's going to be in Berlin, and then I forget where the Japan one's going to take place. But again, just for as a heads up, if you want a hotel at the venue or nearby it, they're already being booked completely, and also it's very expensive. So make sure you get your bookings in now. You can always cancel your bookings for hotels, and not so much airlines, but for hotels. And yeah, plan in advance as much as you can. Obviously, we still don't know when or how the tickets are going to be sold. It's likely going to be the same system of a roulette, good luck lottery. And it said, even if I did go, thank you for the balls, Ziggy. Even if I did go, I wouldn't go to FanFest itself anymore. I would go to be there and hang out with the friends, but that's not going to happen. I'm going to try for the Berlin ticket. Yeah. That would be nice. And also, the major point that I make for that, Rosa, is that the EU and Japanese fanfists are always 10 times better than the US ones. Let's not call it NA. It's done in. It's always in the United States, so it's not NA. It doesn't rotate between Mexico, Canada, and the United States, so. But the other fan fest, the NA fan fest has always felt inferior to the other ones. Puerto Rico fan fest, let's fucking go. Andale. I'm down. I'd go. So I'm gonna call it Asia fan. Well, the rest of Asia gets their own fan. Well, not the rest of it. Other countries in Asia get their own fan fest. China gets their own fan fest, and Korea gets their own fan fest. So, to your point, the Deckbuster is the one I think of turning around intrusive thoughts. Just turn it around, it'll be fine. So there's a guy he knows, and by knows he means he'll point you at the bureaucratic crap immigration can be. Yeah, thankfully it's not so bad in Canada, as it turns out. Immigrating here, really smooth process if you meet certain criteria, obviously. But in general. Not the shit show that is immigrating to the States. For all that you hear about immigration in the States, it's just it is not a friendly process. The criteria is denouncing and disavowing the U.S. government. I'm a shoo-in. No, if you want to disavow the United States, it costs you $2,200 to give it up. It's $2,200 or $2,700 to give up the U.S. citizenship. I know, because I looked into it when I moved to Canada. Just because I'm sick of being taxed despite not living there. Yes, I do get taxed. Well, as long as I pay my taxes here in Canada, I can't be double taxed. But I still have to file taxes. No! Thanks, Max. It's like you fucking darted me all over again. I can't believe Max would not scooch over. Canada should pay you. Disavow and not pay him? No, that's not. I mean, I could disavow vocally, but from the government aspect, no. I looked at what the estimate cost of a plane ticket to Berlin would be for me, and considering it would be cost about the same for me to fly to Anaheim. Yep. Stay a few days and go to FanFest and Disney. Not happening? Yeah, no, absolutely. Oh, there's loot to be rolled on. This is whatever. This is a mount. You need to do them for the mount, so just roll on it. It don't matter. I'd love to go to the Berlin one, but I already know I'm almost certainly working that weekend. Yeah. Those things aren't very expensive. I mean, I'm not one to talk about that because they're like a couple of $100 grand. The voice is telling me to keep uptime. Come on. Wait, why did that last one jiggle? Why jiggle though? Does that mean? Is that a sign? Does the jiggle mean something? It means get out. Copium, always. Alright, if we have one that's open, we can do one more. Otherwise, it's probably MSQ time. It doesn't jiggle jiggle. It ejects. Same. Booty bounce. Booty bounced right out. If anybody has one open, we can do that one. But if we don't, then... Because it's not even guaranteed to crackle. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Ray, to your point, I looked up flights. A flight to Berlin for me right now is about $1,700. And if I go to like Dublin first and then just checked, I have the amount. Anyone want the gem? Yeah, what Brady has is the mount that you get from 3 of those gems. But there, if you opened up your map, I think I saw you there do it. You can lead on. We can go to the next one if you so desire. We can do one more. Yeah, so it's about 1,700 Canadian dollarinos to get to Berlin. Now, I'm not ruling anything out because maybe I win the lottery. And as all things, if you have enough money, you can lessen the obstacles in your way. So we could probably do any fan fest, as you could probably secure a easier, safer way of getting to and fro. Whereas same thing with the EU, we would do all 3 fan fests. Does Canada have a lottery? Yes, same systems. Essentially, it's a scam. Same systems. There's one. There's several. Nationwide, province-wide, different tiers. We don't have Powerballs though, worth 850 million. we don't get that. But that would certainly make things more viable for traveling. Canada has weak balls. You know, I can neither confirm nor deny. Well, I think one of the things right now is one of the things again to keep in mind when you're looking at prices for FanFest right now is that the Anaheim just had a massive influx, tens of thousands of people looking at those flights, at those hotels. The system's probably in place like, oh, people are interested in this, and because it is travel, all right, what if the prices go up for right now? So it doesn't hurt to check back later. Yeah, use a VPN, privacy mode on your browser. Use whatever you can to shake the algorithm. Yeah, never get cookie price because they will crank those prices up on you. Guaranteed. So, and right now the flights that I can look up for Berlin are still so far out in July that we can't actually book that far in advance. So gotta wait another month or so to see what it would actually cost at those actual dates. What's Berlin like in late July? I've never been. Hot? Okay, but are we talking like Arizona hot? Or are we talking like, you know? Are we talking I'm a brown man from very hot places? That kind of hot, or? Or are we talking warm and toasty, like a cinnamon bun? Mid-20s to low 30s. Alright, so okay, so low 30s pretty hot. That's pretty toasty. So I can vibe with that. It would be neat to go. Obviously, could make it a trip, but we'll see. I will say it's more likely to, you know, instead of paying $3,400 just for plane tickets, maybe invest in a nice OLED TV and then do a viewing party. We'll see. I don't know. But plans aplenty. Don't let the FOMO take you. There's a lot of time between now and then. A lot of time. Does anyone want to do the Alliance raid after this? Asks Maximilian Powell. I have to do MSQ. Wow. For mental old age, yes, no, absolutely. Look, low 30s is hot. It's hot. Doesn't matter where you're from. It's hot. Oh, itchy. All right, friends, you're free from Thursday maps. Thank you for the 10th. We got one level 5, so that's pretty good. Achievement credit, right? I ain't mad. It wants to do the Alliance raid too? I don't think it does. But thank you. You're all free, as you were. Go get your foods. Go get your water. Do your thing. Thank you for coming out and doing some maps. 90 minutes in maps is... I almost said 90 minutes in naps, and I was like, yes, please. Like for maps? Yeah, I'm sorry we didn't get more. Again, we'll keep going until we get the Yans. The outskirts. I have to go over here for the MSQ. So we just did the dungeon and the trial, and now we gotta check on folks, because apparently, you know... I will say one thing I like so far about the MSQ. This is a spoiler area now. I like that the kid was deleted completely. Like it wasn't even. There hasn't been a peep, not a word, nothing. Granted, I wanted to shank the virtual child, but the fact that he just completely disappeared after deletion is probably worse. I got dumbbells, so I can stick them in your vampire. You can get that pump and suck. Good job, Max. Mayhap I will take you up on your suggestion. Only, I am concerned that given who I am, approaching those unaware of my return may only serve to confuse them further. Then why not speak with Mahuasa? She works with the fields in UPS Halo, not far from here. As one of those who came to see you off before our clash with Calyx, she will surely be glad to know you are safe and sound. What an excellent idea. I think I shall do just that. Thank you, Cryo. Huh? Listen, it's his vampire room. He's gonna get his pump on. You can withdraw, Mr. J. Thank you for your services. Moo cows. I love them so much. Hello, moo cow. I love you. Big moo cow. Pumping all that blood, hence the pump and suck. As buff vampires are wont to do. Look who it is. Good to see you again. Hale and healthy. I'm sorry we did not get word to you sooner. How is everyone? I like this little pouch. This should be a gatherer's outfit, if it isn't already. I wouldn't wear it, but it's cute. Overalls and the worker gloves and all that. Well, nothing terrible befell us as such. The Neo-Regulator crowd did all start acting strange at the same time, though. Pepoane was one of them. I'm told the authorities are taking to him at the medical facility. You needn't worry. With the proper treatment, we'll soon have everyone back on their back to their normal selves. I sure am glad to hear that. I'd like to not lose any more friends if it can be helped. I also hear that the Queen Sphene, who tried enticing us to become endless, turned out to be an imposter. What kind of heartless villain preys on people's insecurities like that? I don't know. Maybe you don't make an 11-year-old the head of your technology, despite being hyper intelligent. Just me? Yet despite the danger to yourselves, you and yours made sure to put a stop to it, if I understand things correctly. Nod. Then we owe you a debt of gratitude. It's up to each of us now to make the most of what you've given us. We're alive because of you, and while we live and breathe, our future is ours to decide. Your broadcast was a message of hope, for me, for everyone. ... Now I really should be going. We still have to keep things running without Pepoane and the others, and the outskirts need all the spare hands they can get. Bye! It's a little crazy that going between data centers doesn't refresh the return timer. I didn't know that was a thing. Is there anything I might do to help heal the enthralled? Quite a lot, in fact. I could very much use a mage of your ability. Actually, this would be a good opportunity to round up the other arcane practitioners and teach everyone how to use the porxies. The knowledge will come in handy for treating Levin's sickness as well. Wonderful. I shall petition Gosan to spread the word. Alright, they're gonna get Sphene. The big Sphene suck, and as her mana is used to heal people, I guess. Our outskirts tour is cancelled, 'twould seem. Nod. Get the pigs, get the piggies! By the way, Harlequin, Alphino told me that Kono arrived to escort Lamati back to Duliolal. Alphino himself will be returning to Alexandria momentarily, so between the two of us, I think we can sort out the treatment arrangements. Given all that, I had a mind to ask you a different favor. Would you mind looking in on Gululja? According to Shale, he's been running around the kingdom, determined to personally solve every problem. Last she heard, he was pitching in over at the Drift Downs with Aaronville. If you ask Tapu, I believe her name was, she should be able to point you in the general direction. Nod. Alright, Tapu. Ta'apu? No, I think it's just Tapu. But what do I know? I don't actually speak the language. But I see where the story goes. Having done the trial and the what's it called? The dungeon. Dungeon was nice outside of the second fight, not really being one of my favorites. Though I like the second fight more than the third fight. After getting done with that. Let's get on Tapu. Ah, I know that voice, and happy I am to hear it. We all prayed fervently for your safe return. Looking for Gululja, are you? He was here asking if we needed help with anything, or if we had noticed anyone who had been acting strangely. He sounded exhausted, so I told him we were fine for the moment and insisted he take a rest. I can only hope he will heed my advice. I believe he ran off towards the ruins of Old Alexandria. He always did seem to like it there. The third fight is better second time around. The second fight never gets better. I figure the second fight will still be, it will be certainly much easier once you've done it a couple times and understand the mechanics. What's going on, Aaronville and Gululja? It's the little hacker mans. Oh.
Oh, welcome back.
Voice.
It's been a trial, hasn't it?
We heard from Kona. He said that Lamachi is in no immediate danger and should make a full recovery.
Vow of resolve indeed. Resolve to be as reckless as ever. She might spare a thought for us helpless spectators from time to time.
Quit your bitching, Aaronville. You just ran away.
You and Lamachi and all the others fought so bravely for Alexandria. And what did I do? I was useless, even with the king's authority.
Come on, little hacker mans.
If
You
I
did what
were
you could.
strong, more people might still be alive.
Oh, I mean, you can still feel
But
helpless.
I'm weak. So weak.
Not for long. Those who know weakness first often become the strongest. You'll grow into your strength. I like him a lot. I like Uluja a lot. He grew on me. He's just a little guy. He just wants to help. And he has a massive burden on his little shoulders.
That's right. And you have your whole life ahead of you. We all start somewhere.
Actually, there's something I'd like you to see.
Do you think he will be irrelevant passive in point 3, or will he become a matter baby? What's a matter baby? Why are you in a swimsuit? I'm not in a swimsuit. I'm in a Ishgardian worker shirt and 2B's pants with my cheeks out. It just looks like I'm a yoga instructor, but I'm not.
My father and Odyssey's swords. I asked Lamachi to bring them here. I've decided to train under a Landsguard soldier and become a swordsman.
Nice. You buy a new one today, nice. What'd you get, Cub?
That's a big commitment.
I mean,
I'm
so.
still not sure if I want to be the king of Resolve, but I want to be strong enough to protect the people I
Does Xbox
love.
TV too? Very nice. No, listen, the official Xbox controllers are fucking dope. I miss the cheap bitch.
So I'll train as hard as I can, and then I'll come back here when I'm ready to take up these blades.
You gonna hold all 3 swords? Yes.
That's the path I've decided on.
Good for you, Gululcha. I look forward to seeing your progress.
And again, if you're not familiar with the story, I know that the little lizard man looks kind of funny. They grow up to be very big and very powerful.
When I'm bigger and stronger, you'll spar with me, won't you?
Sure, I'll come beat your ass, Gululja. Nod. He is but a little child. Who came into the story via some circumstances, but yeah. He's gonna end up growing up to be very, very strong. Or not, because nobody ever ages in this game, after all, right? Do you think we'll ever see Gululja grow up, or will he end up staying the same age forever? Like he'd have to see. They have to do it all at once, or not at all, unless they do some timey-wimey nonsense where he gets yeeted and then comes back. I killed your dad. You think I won't? Yet you won't coke shaky him? 100% gonna coke shaky him. But yeah, a lady with her but promises to beat the ever-loving shit out of you in the future. Where do I sign for that? For that at Service Varsity. Listen, Varsity, if you want a close-up, all I gotta do is ask. Harley's right there. Thank you both for listening. I'll take it one step at a time and stick with what I know for now. Like cooking the meals that Otis taught me and keeping everyone's bellies full. How does that sound? You know what? Food's important, little guy. Sounds like a fine idea. Everyone's been working hard, so I'm sure a good meal would be much appreciated. Well, I think we've passed a milestone here. What about the back room? If you haven't already, I'd expect Shale and the others would appreciate you stopping by to say hello. This feels like the big roundup goodbye to everyone that we worked with during this expansion. I mean, it is the end of Dawn Trail, so it makes sense. But also, Shale, my beloved. Since Finney's away, would people be down around for a Friday, somewhat later afternoon peak thing? I'm not just saying it because it's a mess out on Friday, but I'm not saying that. I require a time. What time? But yeah, Raven, I think I would like to see him come back, grown up, buffed up, and ready to fucking go, because he is obviously going to be capable. But hard to say. Yoshi P did say, and now you nap, get that rest, is that right? Yoshi P has said that it's going to be a bit, essentially, I think, paraphrasing here, again here, it's going to be like every other expansion where some characters will be referenced, maybe make an appearance here or there, as the story requires, but not gonna get, like, you know, mega big involvement. So he has to watch his stories on the television box, so you gotta give him an advance notice so he can prepare his VCR to tapes. Listen, gotta put my tapes on EP mode, that way they can record more than just 2 hours. Do I have anything ready for Friday though? I don't think I have anything that I have to do on Friday. I can remember. But I'm generally down to play. Hi Shale. Hi Shale, my beloved. Let's talk. Harlequin. Oh, thank the stars you're safe. I heard the reports, of course, but there's no substitute for actually seeing you. Welcome back. We have so much to thank you for. There's some telenovela watch. Dos mujeres, un camino. Let's fucking go. How come Shale's voice lines aren't voiced? The one VA I really want to hear. Now that everyone's back, I say we pause for a moment to savor what we've accomplished. We've been through much in these past days, haven't we? That's an understatement. We've seen the end of a years-long struggle for Oblivion and for myself. Cacahuate and Geode would be happy for us. Oddly enough, fulfilling our purpose has somehow left me with even more work to do. The government has tasked me with conducting a more complete survey of the containment complex. The preservation facility. That lab where they studied the key certainly demands further investigation. You can understand how those experiments may have led to the discovery of reflections, yet they fail to explain Calyx's knowledge of primal summoning. Yeah, how do you know how to do that? I mean, we know who does that, right? That's the MO for Ascians. But we haven't had Ascians in a hot minute, so... I mean, I guess they could have gotten it from... There's plenty of people. He played 1.0. I guess there's plenty of other people who are aware of what it takes to summon primals. I have nothing to do Friday as I spend my afternoon shit talking Finny, so I was either gonna stream Pokemon or nap. So I was just seeing if people would want to do something social because last night was a blast. I'm down. I'd be down to try peek and fight the Sickie if the mod lobby has room. Absolutely. I don't see why not. I fear that he and his hunger for interdimensional travel were only one facet of a greater puzzle. There's still someone or something out there that may pose a threat to us. In any case, I think it's prudent we secure ourselves a spot in Shale's next expedition to the 10th level. Nod. Right, I have a meeting with the city officials to attend, so it'd be cruel to leave Raha to answer their barrage of questions alone. Alright, Shale, you and me, let's go. I should return to my work as well. My first job will be to analyze the data we pulled from Containment Complex 10-29 and locate other facilities of interest. I can only hope the information we uncover will save Alexandria and the future we want to build. Whatever we end up finding, however, it's likely to take some weeks to put the city back to rights. All these ambitious plans aside, I think you've earned a rest, don't you? Our break room is yours to bunk in for as long as you like. Say the word and I'll help you settle in. Oh my gosh, she's gonna tuck us in? Oh my god, Shale. Okay, Shale, tuck me in, please. Ready for a cot and a fluffy pillow? Is that code? It will likely be some time before the city returns to normal. You may choose to remain in the back room and watch over the proceedings. While away the day in the back room. Sure. Several weeks later. Wait, a time skip? The time skip we always wanted for this game where people actually grow up and are no longer just, you know, huffy child? Oh, poor Graha. Wait, do you know how time works? Sure.
What an absurdly long report. Even working
Still,
together,
though,
it took us an age to finish.
a lot can happen in weeks.
Well, to be fair, it was a rather absurd series of events. The mystery behind Grandfather's letter took us further than we could have ever imagined.
How fucking funny would it be if the twins were suddenly 7 feet tall? Yeah, you don't know about Ella's Zen growth spurts beta? A couple of weeks, boom. There's a very large coffee cup in relation to her body. It is the size of her head,
like a
yes.
lifetime ago that it all began.
Right then, one last bit of proofreading. Where was I? Ah, yes.
Like, this mug is 32 ounces, I believe, and it's only this big. I have a giant fucking head, though, so there's that. But she's got like a double or some shit going on. Alfano rocks up looking like a bodybuilder. Please, let it happen.
The chaos which had gripped the kingdom of Alexandria was slowly but surely giving way to order once more.
You like 10% of her body mass and coffee right now? You're kind of woman.
The thorough investigation conducted by Oblivion was one of the primary factors contributing to this recovery. Its members uncovered multiple preservation research facilities, allowing for a comprehensive study of regulator design and function. Thus have we come to understand that memories pertaining to the deceased were not erased from the minds of the living, but in truth merely locked away.
Okay.
Permanent gaps in one's memory were to be avoided, as inconsistencies would arise during endless conversion and cause instability. When the time came, restoring these buried memories would be a simple matter of transmitting a signal from the Meso terminal. Acting on this discovery, the Alexandrian government announced plans for a memory restoration initiative, open to willing participants.
That'll be nice for people.
This reignited the discussion surrounding mortality, as people continued to debate how best to face the inevitability of death. No matter the answer at which they arrive, it is certain to herald a major shift in the nation's philosophy.
And you're getting hit with all that grief at once? Yeah. I mean, that is the other side, right? It's not all going to be happy memories. Since they were mostly blocking out people that had passed on.
Yes, that matches my understanding of events.
Kind of brutal.
Excellent work, Raha.
You want just Alistair to age up and there to be... Alfino just stays a short king? I mean, sure. I'd be down for that. That'd be hilarious.
I'm
honestly.
glad it serves. Shall we make our way over then?
Okay. Got a little Bilbo moment there. Narration from the book. Wow.
Ahead of the memory restoration, officials requested the assistance of those familiar with the processes involved.
Run, Harley.
So it was that our party and Sveen, who had eagerly volunteered, accepted the task of escorting the city's representative to living memory.
Before you go, we just wanted to say that we haven't made this decision lightly. No matter how frightening or painful they may be, we need to face our memories. Not only to honor those who are gone, but to make whole those who are still here. So no second thoughts. We'll be waiting.
If anything tries to harm you, you knock it flat. Come back safely, our Sveen from another time.
That's cute.
Yes, be safe. We'll see you soon.
I'm glad that they embraced her.
So sweet of you, but you needn't worry. I'm in very good company. Thank you all for your well wishes.
I don't like that close-up of her. I don't trust it. After the original Eternal Sveen? I keep expecting the eyes to flicker or some shit. Something. Is it sitting somewhere up there? I thought they were gonna... exactly cut. Thank you for the biddies. And then Smile starts playing. Round 2 of Smile. Let's go. No, okay.
Despite the disruption caused by the dome's arrival, the people in the surrounding region
dome?
have since reclaimed their normal lives.
You're talking about you? I mean, technically, I did arrive here and shit happened, right? So, statement is still accurate. So are we going back to Tuliolal or just vibing? Right, it's still the
The
tour
Taral which Galul Jar Jar
of
united
the zone.
is nothing
Gotcha.
if not resilient.
Got the cowboy arc that completely threw me off. That I didn't think that we needed it at all whatsoever. You know, they added extra dye channels, and I still
The
can't dye
winds
the
of
tattoos
change are
on the...
fickle. A sudden gust often the bearer of challenging trials.
There goes the tribe that we barely got to hear anything about. Because we got more cowboy time.
But so too do they spur us onward, keeping our feet ever moving along life's path.
You went to Arizona? Unfortunately, yes. At least it was in Texas, though. Rather die than go to Arizona. Arizona's not that great, I gotta be honest. I live there. Don't recommend it. Oh, hey, look, the clown. A lifetime of manual labor. Are we gonna cross that long-ass bridge into Tuliolal? It's a long bridge. They updated the site for Eternal Bond Ceremony. Can they update the ceremony so travelers can attend? Impossible. We don't have the technology for it, Zara. I'm sorry.
You'll soon be on your way to Yaktel, then.
Yes, we've just come from making arrangements with the dirigible master. Preparations for the flight are still underway, so I'm doing a little sightseeing. My gratitude to the Landsguard for providing us with the permits we need to visit the Skydeep Cenote.
Of course. We'd hardly refuse a direct request from the Vow of Reason.
Hey, isn't the guy that almost killed everybody?
Our vigilant comrades at the gate will see you safely through.
Wooklamart isn't here, of course.
Probably still
She is
recovering.
still convalescing, I take it.
Yeah.
Indeed. She's presently confined to bed and permitted no visitors. Weakened as she is, we cannot be too careful. I can scarcely sleep at night for the worry.
Oh my. Please, forgive me. I hadn't realized her condition was so serious. I pray she makes a full recovery soon.
If she didn't jump down from the top of the tower, I'm going to be very surprised. Hey! It's her. I liked her. She was a good character. Completely ignored Sveen.
Greetings! What a rare pleasure this is.
It's Mablu.
Is something wrong? Your friend looks like she had some bad news.
She wanted to visit the Vow of Resolve. And there's little reason she couldn't have.
Is there something you wish to say?
I see, I see. I'm glad there's nothing terrible afoot. And yet, where there's a need...
Look at those eyes. Mablu's about to scam everyone out of their money. In fair trade.
Sorry, I just remembered a pressing errand. Let's talk again soon.
Mm-hmm. Coney can still beat the shit out of you. Calm down. He really could. He really could.
The Alexandrians, I understand, have teaching similar to that of the Yokui. Our flesh may wither and die.
They miss Mablu.
But so long as we are remembered,
She's my favorite character
truly gone.
for the entire expansion. She wasn't in it for the whole thing, But her appearances there and in the Allied Society were great.
My father's last words. I've long considered their meaning. The living can find strength in the memories of those we've lost. They can help us rise to meet our trials in the present. That was certainly true of myself. So I have faith that the people of Alexandria too will be stronger for their grief.
It may be as you say. If we did not remember our lost siblings, we would not be where we are now. Or be who we've become. We all have memories like that, I bet.
Kona pays his wages. Kona do be sending the checks. Is that Graha and Aaronville? Yeah, Graha, Aaronville, and Cryo.
Well, we made it. The journey was so smooth as to be almost disappointing.
Shut up, Aaronville. Why would you say that?
I can only agree. Especially after our first visit felt so fraught with danger.
It's the curse of experience, my friends. Before we know it, the extraordinary becomes everyday. Life is an accumulation of such things, both the happy times and the sad.
Yep.
Right. Let's go over Shale's instructions on performing the memory restoration. The first step is to reactivate all the terminals at the same time. This will supply the ether necessary to operate the equipment, without creating any new Endless, of course. Once things are up and running, we use the Meso terminal to transmit the signal and unlock the sealed memories. There are 5 terminals in total. Might you lend us a hand with one, Sphene?
Cryo splitting up the group. You never split up the group.
That.
Come on.
Not to butt in, but would you mind letting me take it?
Lamichi!
Should you be up and about?
I'm fine. My worrywart of a brother exaggerates. Mablu came by to fill me in on your plans. After that, I couldn't stand being cooped up a moment longer, so she helped me sneak out of the palace.
If you press all the terminals at the same time, it takes a screenshot.
I'm so glad to see you're well.
Sorry Kona made you think I was at death's door. I was keeping up with reports and know what's been happening in Alexandria. I made the decision to erase the Endless, and bore witness to their final moments. And though it's only a tiny fragment, their hopes live on in me. I feel responsible for making sure that they're remembered, that their legacy is passed on.
Legacy? Basically,
So please,
Mamuja Jesus.
Let me help with sending the signal.
He doesn't need that Kona money? I mean, fair. You're right. He is essentially their Jesus, as it were. Nod.
You've made a convincing case, but do take it slowly. The way is not without its perils.
I'll be careful. Thanks.
Very well then. I leave these tasks in your capable hands.
Ah, it's in the song so good. Once the strings kick in. You want to see a skit of how Mablu helped escape for that prize? Wasn't done for free. But you and Franco only just got into Sandoria? Best of luck. I hope it's a good run. I just want to see happy times? Yes, Cub. Every once in a while. A little ounce of happiness. Your dance partner? Can't we just dive to the first fight? It'll be fine.
All right, everyone. Begin.
Oh, they got the piano arrangement for the song. Oh, look, his mom right there. Or Kelly activates his trap card to play Machinations on repeat. Oh god.
Was the sight we saw no more than a trick of the light?
She's at where her parents were, right? Yeah, oh, there it is. Yeah. She had to be at this one.
Or was it a gift? The terminal's parting miracle?
Don't do that pose in Final Fantasy,
But
please.
those days are gone. We chose to move forward.
You're just baiting Sephiroth to show up.
We hold fast to our memories of sorrow and of grief. That we might live
Despair.
full in the present ere the time of departure comes.
You are the Sephiroth. I bring you despair. Thank you. I can have pears as long as they're juicy. Sephiroth gonna turn her into a donut? Jesus, Beta.
Let's go home. To our beloved Alexandria.
It's lit up. It is a very pretty zone when it's lit up. Will it stay that way though for me? Let's see. Oh, let's not see because cutscene. How much of the real sky? It's just perfect here. It's very nice. Oh, they're getting memories back? Oof. Everyone's gonna get the big sads. Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah. It's everyone that was lost, essentially, right? The Therapists are gonna kill here. They really are. So in the main story, whenever somebody dies, they're sort of removed from your memory, so you don't remember that they lived or died or anything. And that's what's being brought back to them.
You protected me. I remember now.
In soft golden light, the memories of the lost returned. there to be clutched tight by loved ones, never again to be surrendered.
What happened to that one dude who mugged that Lalafell for their bit? Where's that jackass?
I am humbled by all you have done in service to our nation. On behalf of its people, I offer our most heartfelt gratitude.
We were only too happy to help. There are still problems left to solve, of course, but you've taken an important step forward.
We have. It's as if we were frozen in time, but now the ice has begun to thaw. Alexandria will thrive again. Mark my words.
What will you do now,
Locked away with a tempered, yeah. The zone looks gorgeous? Yeah, it does.
Ah, yes. Well, that will depend on Gossen. With your permission, I wish to continue living in Alexandria. Those dear to me laid down their lives for this nation in bygone days, and I fought alongside new comrades to defend it. I would continue serving it if you'd let me. So please, accept me as one of your citizens.
That will not do.
Wow, rejected. Harley's about to beat his ass.
I see. I suppose my presence would cause too much confusion.
We're like about to pick up Gosen and chuck him over the side of the platform here.
Now hold on a moment. You have to reconsider. I'll vouch for her myself.
Oh dear, do forgive me. I've caused a misunderstanding.
Yeah, because you stopped talking, dumbass.
What I meant to say is, it will not do for you to be an ordinary citizen. The people have been most insistent that you take your rightful place as queen.
As queen?
When despair held us in its thrall, it was your voice, your words, which led us to salvation. We would not ask that you perform the same duties as our previous ruler.
Yeah.
The structure of both government and nation is to be re-examined and revised such that the burden doesn't fall upon you alone. If that is acceptable, we implore you, please live among us and lend us your gentle guidance. The Alexandrian monarchs of old cared for us and fought for us, and you stand proud among them.
But I... Oh, what of Galuja? You have him, don't you?
Alexandria has 2 thrones to fill now. What one ruler might struggle with, the 2 of you can accomplish together. Galuja's still young though, so don't expect too much of him just yet.
Same system as the resolve and thing, right? Oh, the voices of the past will be your guide. You already know what to do. Girl, you know what to do. You already did it. She deserves it. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing she's going to be more of a figurehead here and not just like the outright sole leader, right?
You're right.
But she's going to be their resolve and reason. Yeah. If
For
Galuja...
centuries, my other self bore this tiara, and with it the hopes and dreams of Alexandrians.
doesn't get his own little tiara, I'm gonna be very upset for Galuja. He deserves a little glowing tiara as well. Both of them.
I will not let them go unanswered.
They take a kidding tank buster as a dragoon. Oh no. She used all her PTO for the rest of her life.
I will heed the wishes of the people.
She did.
With peace and prosperity for Alexandria as my foremost purpose, I accept the role of Queen of Reason.
It's not an easy road, but we'll walk it side by side. That way, neither of us gets lost.
Thank you. Thank you all so much.
That's pretty good resolution there for everything that happened here. What's up, Sven? Thank you for your kind encouragement, Harlequin. Wiklamat is right. Ours will not be an easy road. But with your words to lend me strength, I shall take it one step at a time. And Tuliolal will be there to support you. Speaking of which, I should be getting back to the palace. I'll make my next visit an official one. No sneaking out under Kona's nose like this time. The vows of resolve and reason will both come, and we can discuss our futures together. I look forward to it. Shall we begin the journey home then? I expect some confusion among the citizens with the restored memories, and I would be present to offer them aid. So similar to what the Eternal Sven used to do, right? She used to walk the city and engage with her people and all that, so okay. Well, I believe this marks the end of my role as guide. I was intending to accompany Wiklamat back to Tuliolal. Yeah, feel free to go with her. But what are your plans, Harlequin? Didn't you have other matters yet to attend to in Alexandria? No, you need to stop by the palace first. Kona's been wanting to thank you properly, but with everything going on, he hasn't had a chance. Please come back with us, or I'll never hear the end of it. Okay, we have to go where? But yeah, no, so it looked really gaudy when everything was golden here, but the fact that it actually changed, the gold against the blue backdrop is very, very nice. Kono got back city so hard. So wait, so the zone stays like this now? You finished 7.3? Like this is it? I'll take access to the royal treasury as a reward. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's actually a very good touch. I like it. I like that they reverted it somewhat back to what it's actually like. They made it as good. They did. I could have had this shit like 2 weeks earlier. I should talk to Kona first. This is what people were spoiling in Hunt Train Shout Chat on day 1. Good job. You think it looks better? Absolutely, 100%. I like the actual natural sky instead of what was there before. It's good to be home. Thanks for coming along. I just got here too. The Landsguard said my training would begin right away, so I'll be staying in Tuliolal a while. We believe in you, Gululja, and whenever you need advice, your aunt is always happy to give it. Tia Wuklamat? Let's fucking go. Oh dear, our vow of reason is out of sorts. Kona. He got all his pixels for his buttons and now he's upset. Can you blame me? Lamachi, you were supposed to be convalescing in bed. So, you would study the way of the blade, Gululja? Is that not allowed? Oh, permit your training on one condition. You only practice swordplay in the presence of a grown-up. Yes, Kona, I promise. It won't be long before you're good enough to train without a minder. You take too much after your sire and grandsire for that. Wait, so if you're back here, does that mean everyone already got their memories back? Not everyone. Whomst? It's called Play for for a reason. So, that was that. My days of meddling in Alexandrian affairs are over. It all turned out for the best. The former queen really did love her people, and it's wonderful that her love lives on in Sphene. It truly is. With that love as the foundation of her rule, the new queen will be a font of hope for Alexandria. There's no better way for life and legacy to forever endure. You'll be heading back there, won't you, to Alexandria? I won't pretend that I fully understand the workings of the key or the reflections, and I know I couldn't have stopped Calyx without you, nor fulfilled my promise to the endless Sphene. Thank you, Harlequin, from the bottom of my heart. Be sure to come and visit us again in Tuliolal. You'll always be welcome here. It's time I moved on myself. Once I've made the necessary preparations and arrangements, I will embark on an extended journey to Mericidia. Well, I expect my days will be filled with administrative duties, much as they already are. I'm hoping to compile a comprehensive history of Tuliolal, however. The tale of our beautiful and resilient nation should be preserved for the future, with each successive generation adding their own chapter to the saga. I think I've learned to be happy with who I am, Harlequin. Man, little man, learning that at like 7? That is the biggest boon you will have for your entire life. Jesus. Even when I make mistakes and cry and look silly. And it's all because of the amazing things I've seen with you. They remind me there's always tomorrow. Becoming the King of Resolve is not something I need to think about until I'm older. But my father's authority did pass to me. So until that day comes, I'll study and train and do the best that I can. You come really far, Galulja. And you'll keep on doing us proud, I'm sure of it. I guess you have to go now. So be why he's kicking me out? So be safe and enjoy your travels. We'll miss you. So nervous to Sphene and the others. Nod. I don't think I've ever. Son of a bitch! No, listen. You can't sweep me out of town. I can. This is where I come to spend my nuts. I visit children everywhere as often as I can. There's still so much I want to learn from them. Alright, here we go. Look, it's me in Peak last night. They hate to see Harley leave, but love to watch her go. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. How's the floor looking? Clean? It's very clean, yes. You've done a very good job. Okay, I'm out of here. Fucking memes. I respect it. I gotta go back inside myself, though. Bye! Keep Aaronville company! They're making things ready for the 96 hours Y'shtola interrogates you about the key session. She is. She gotta see, she gotta know. God, I hope she will. So to come back here when you finish the last quest, I was gonna show you something, but forgot that wasn't then. Because okay, well, 100%. Let's see, I just got Venn diagrammed from some other Dragoon. He backflipped with the AoE and then dashed into. Congratulations! I hear that's how Dragoon's made. So you know. So Ticket FC will be moving to Solution 9 if housing ever becomes available here. If we could buy a fucking house. I go where the FC wants to. Right now, I think most eyes are on a very particular plot 60 in Empyrean. But if there's a very good house, very good looking house here that has a good view, though again, the sky here, I'm not sure this would do good for a house. Imagine the housing market. Like, I'm not sure if we could have like one segment here of this building as our house, then sure. I'd pay for the one at the very top. Oh my god, hi Shay, I love you. There's no weather in here? Yeah, that's the problem. I don't like it. I like weather. Harlequin, you're here. Yep. We were just discussing what is to be done after this coronation ceremony. Our heretofore isolated kingdom must join its peers on the world stage. The fact that Alexandria is, or was, a nation of the ninth will be the cause of some consternation. It may smooth introductions where the Scions... Wait, the Scions disbanded though, Alpha, no. The Scions aren't a body, remember? With the Scions to provide an explanation for its arrival in the source. Rest assured, Sphene, Aetheris' leaders are well accustomed to hearing Alphino report on fantastical events. Once again, I am in your debt. I dread to imagine what might have come to pass had you never come to our aid. Alphino started the organization in secret without you. Son of a bitch, you would. I had other news. Those who participated in this memory restoration have expressed a desire to hold a funerary service. Rather than suppress their grief, they would embrace it, creating in their hearts a place for gentle remembrance. Why did her jacket just flap at me? Look at it. Where's that breeze coming from? There's no weather here. We have yet to hammer out the details, but I was thinking we might host a service on the highest level of Everkeep. Ever since my time, we have believed that the departed continue their journey beyond the clouds. Jet engine nostril? How do you know that name, Brady? As I breathe into the microphone repeatedly. That's a lovely idea. Seems very fitting for Alexandria. You'll invite our friends from Tulialal, won't you? Do we want Gululja to be up there where we beat his father's ass and killed him? It's a lovely idea. I'm glad you agree. Some have yet to receive their requested memories, however, so we shall wait until the initial wave of restoration is complete before proceeding. After so long distancing themselves from the realities of death, the Alexandrians are to be commended for their courage. Yes, 'tis a tremendously brave thing they're doing. Perhaps our hearts can never capture a memory as perfectly as data in a file. But what precious recollections we do keep will guide and sustain us as we fulfill the promise of tomorrow. How come she's got those gaps in her hand? Am I the only one? My fingers, do I have fat fingers? I'm sorry, I was focusing on the finger gaps that she had. You've busy days ahead of you, Your Majesty. Oblivion stands ready to pitch in as needed. Oh, and what are my investigations, Shale? I hope you've left some time in your schedule for me. Oh, shit. To recall my first tour of the city after I woke. It was also strange and frightening, but I've only grown more at home here ever since. That I now feel a part of this new Alexandria is in large part thanks to your patient guidance. And so, here I will remain. Should you ever have need of my aid with anything at all, pray do not hesitate to ask. Nod. But wait, I thought, I mean, you know, Rosa. Okay, so more story, let's see. Some few of us will stay here a while. As it happens, we've made several interesting breakthroughs and have no shortage of mysteries into which we would delve. You still think? Just not yet? Shell, your love. No, Shell can't be your love. She's my beloved. Wolfie, get in line. Then be welcome as honored guests for as long as you like. You are, and always will be, my cherished comrades. She's not a redhead? Don't limit me to just redheads. Okay, all the redheads, yes. I keep expecting Estinian's dumbass to be right there. You know Estinian do be liking the high ground. Estinian do be enjoying being... He's a bird. He's got to have the high ground. The cashew. Nobody else can be above him. He gets very, very nervous. Oh. No, go away. Nobody likes you. You're a terrible villain. Oh, why is he... He's not even real. Why is he sweating? God, I was hoping he'd be gone completely.
This is absurd. I have neither heart nor lungs.
Yeah, you're not real.
I was overconfident. Prudent course would have been to wait until I'd calculated an insurmountable advantage. A rash decision. One perhaps influenced by the others and their developments.
Others? Developments? Whomst?
But no matter. Learn from this setback, and next time... Next time? How much time and effort did I pour into this master plan? I had it. I had it. At long last, I was to open a new path.
Did he just try and kick the ground in anger, but he only like nudged his foot a little bit? This fucking nerd. Go away.
Those imbeciles and their damnable heroics.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, who is that? I know the garb.
Detected the stench of failure already, have you? Such a keen sense of smell. Yes, I will give my report, as is protocol.
Protocol. So, little Calyx here isn't necessarily little Calyx so much as he's part of an ASEAN group. So the OGs are gone, right? Emmett and all that. They made sure that that was it. Dunzers. So what? These are fucking leftovers? We're fighting leftovers now? We're fighting the leftovers. Okay.
Be sure our winter peers are apprised of the details.
The B team? Maybe the C team. I have so much theory to give you. Okay. Do you think people being in the convocation are done? Yeah. No, absolutely. Because of... Yeah. Okay, so it's the ASEAN B team, and Calyx isn't actually Calyx, or maybe it was Calyx from back then. I mean, we know that the ASEAN's machinations were, if none shall know eternity, what waits for those who hold the key? That's us, we hold the key. Okay, I mean, wait, that's it? That's another MSQ? That is an MSQ. What's up, Shea? What's up, Sveen? I wonder what Otis and Zelenia would think of my becoming the queen of Alexandria as it is now. Doubtless they would be pleased, yet knowing them, also beset by worry. As their memory lives on inside me, so shall I strive to rule, as if they advise me still. Excuse my voice. With a calm heart and the mind open to counsel. What's up, Yashola? Shale ran away already. You scared her. Calyx demonstrated knowledge of both primal summoning and concepts. Discovering such techniques through independent study would be nigh on impossible. True. So we must assume he had a mentor. Always two, are they? A master and apprentice. But how are we to learn the identity of this beneficent teacher? Hopefully some hints is to be found amongst... We've compiled a summary of events and submitted our reports to Ojiga. As representatives of the students of Baldecian, Our thoughts and findings will also be shared with the forum. In this official matters, I'm glad to see Cryo find a satisfying end to her personal journey, though it appears her appetite for asking questions has only been sharpened. Yeah, I still feel bad for Cryo. Cryo should have been a bigger part of this whole thing. They should have given Cryo Shaolani instead of fucking random ass cowboys that barely played into the story. Each time we began a thorough investigation into the key and its capabilities, I have a feeling we'll be calling on your help in that endeavor ere all is said and done. On a personal note, I should also like to learn more of the Milala. The lore of the Forgotten People will be indispensable in furthering my research. No, absolutely. Alright, okay, so I talked to everybody except for the twins. Okay, that's fine. See you later, nerds. I send you an image to look at after stream because I want to see your thoughts. No, absolutely. And look at it now. What is this? You know, I see this image, and because Cyberpunk's still in my head, I still just see Mr. Blue Eyes somewhere. Too late, minion was distributed, done deal. Ishola is the one who taught him. She knows too much. Ishola fucking taught. Okay, I mean, okay, look, listen, that's a pretty good end. That's a pretty solid end. I like it. I'm down with that. Alright, Brady, I return. What am I looking at? I love your child. Hello. We're going this way. We bounce till we go. Now look again. Okay, let me see. Oh. I mean, I saw the shape of the aura there, and it did look. Wait, is she teaching him how to swing? Baby the sword. Oh, look, he's learning. Slash. Hi, yeah, master of the basics. No wasted movement. Become one with the blade. He's learning. When duties permit, I've been putting aside time to help train Gululja. I know it's in his blood, but you should see how quickly he picks things up. It's the idea of sparring with you that really spurs him along, though. It seems that they can't come fast enough. I will beat his ass right now. Paladin stance? Yeah. He's using the sword like, yeah. I wouldn't look too much into that. That's just, you know, they're reusing animations, but yeah. It could be. She's a warrior. Could be a paladin main. But yeah, Rosa, I saw the shape of it. I saw this, like, it felt like the thing was holding a sword and all that, but yes. Definitely resembling, I mean, I could talk about it, right? There's a resemblance there in the shape of the, is it still there? We're just thinking going after Otis instead of his dad. Yeah, that's so cute, Brady. Thank you for pointing that out. Let me go see again. Now I need to see. Got it one-handed before you learn to dual wield. Not sure everyone will believe it. Yes, it is still there. Okay, let me see. So, I mean, I see it. Like it can't be dismissed for sure. The symbol here. In part is shaped similar to Zodiarc's bit on the moon. Yeah, streaming 15 minutes. Go live right now with this. Let's go. I must describe the shit show. Show us the shit show, please. Do it now. What are they gonna do? Prolong the fight while you're? They keep taking the stack to the unsafe side, of course. But yeah, it's similar in form. This part here in particular to Zodiarc's thing on the moon. I'm assuming Zodiarc's still there. Conspiracy theories abound. This is the best part about the MSQ. Talking conspiracies. The angle I took the pic on the moon isn't great. No, absolutely. But I mean, it's still somewhat. You can kind of see it a little bit, you know. If you come over here, you know what would be hilarious, Rosa, if it was literally the same, but it's just because they reused the acid. Granted, they don't really do that in this game. They use things for a reason. You're just thinking it's a reused asset? No, I mean they rarely do that though, right? Especially with symbolism like this and what we got over there in Thing. I'm assuming it's meant to be similarities, right? These are from EX2, Raven. These are from EX2. You get the Everkeep. We were working on a third one, but then the Serio Unreal came out, and we want Serio Unreal points. They do rarely do that, which is why it would work. Yeah. It could go either way. I always wondered why that Red Rune got left there. I mean, it could just be part of a greater whole, right? Of things yet to come. You still notice his ether? Yeah, his ether, but in a very specific shape. Like the part up the middle absolutely is his emanations, right? So that's not emanation, that's Zodiac. Emanation is Lakshmi from Stormblood. I never would have even thought of that. But you can definitely see how it spirals out there, right? Up and out and about. No, look, listen, this is what I like. This is the part that we can assume about because we don't have the rest of the story. We don't know what's coming. We don't know what's happening. But that is a neat sort of similar. I mean, the emanation right there up the middle, right? It's also in bars here. Time going around slowly, yeah. Yeah. That's pretty cool though. I like that. And again, it might be nothing, but at this point, this is the time to make your assumptions, your thoughts, because once we do get what they want the story to be, it's, you know, things get solidified. But it is a neat, and it is moving that way as well, isn't it? Up into this bigger circle. Neat. I dig it. I also like that this zone actually changes back and obviously looks better than it did before with actual weather. Oh, it's raining? So it's raining and we got... Okay. I dig it. Very good change. It is boring. It is just how passive leaking vast amounts of ether looks like, or it points towards design origin. Yeah. And again, these devs are pretty great about that sort of thing, right? Look, all I'm saying is I could have a mansion for the guild right here. This could be us right here. Me crafting right here at the very tip. Brady stood across the gap there, like we always do, right there. The music in the zone dropped from maps, and Brady yelled at me to not mention it when I won it. I had no idea the music was... Oh, let me let me get down and hear it since I have this music playing from a mount. Oh, it's that song. But you mean the new music in the zone, not this necessarily this song. Gotcha. IBC planted, which they have not decided how to use yet. Yeah, but it does look like a thing. Man, my inventory is horrible. I need to actually get rid of a lot of things. You, get out of my bags. I don't need these old clusters. Be gone from my inventory. I bought a tank chest piece, which I mean, I guess I can keep, but then I'll have 2 tank chest pieces because I have thingies. Okay, well, now I gotta go bank because my inventory is terrible. So I do wonder, does Gulul Jar just stay out front with Wuklamat this entire time? Like, is that a permanent fixture of them just being there? Training now friend of the thing? Because that's really cute. It would be nice if we had Gululja appearing all over the world a la Omega and what's its face? Isn't the next patch? Yeah, gotcha. If they just appear all over the world. Alpha, there you go. Alpha. It would be neat. Quick time. What do you mean? Those are PAT 12s. They go right there. Oh, those are quick. I was off by one. My bad. Critical goes right there. Don't worry about the circle of rows. They're just a bunch of friendly merchants here to sell goods. Let's get out of my bags. What do we have over here? But yeah, good patch. Good ending to the expansion. Listen, I'm a Dawn Trail enjoyer. I liked it. I thought it was good. Better than ARR, that's for fucking sure. So I'm content with that. I'm okay with that wrapping it up and segueing onto whatever adventure comes next. Now I have 2 Figmental Coffers. I did buy one, so this is just me holding on to it. Better than ARR? Yep. And Heaven's Ward for me. I enjoyed Dawn Trail more than ARR, Heaven's Ward, and Stormblood. There were some peak moments in Stormblood, especially with the Far East, with regards to Tsukuyomi and anything that had Fordola in it. Alright, so that goes there. That's upgrades. I just sold 1 Figmental. I mean, it's still worth a mil or 2, so it's still valuable. I paid 11 million for my coffer just so that I could have a set of gear so I could meme with Max. Because I was PvPing as a ninja. Wait, I don't have my fork and where is it? Where's my Figmental weapon? Is it still here? I think someone just tanked the carrots to 100k. Jesus. Hi, homies, you're home. Welcome home. Where's my... I don't need these, right? I don't need Cruiser or Hollow Sabers anymore. I can get rid of those. Be gone. Light, heavy, hollow blade. Homies, man, honeys. Your homies can be honeys. Don't limit your homies, and your honeys can definitely be your homies. Let them exist. They can be anything. Carrots? What carrots? Carrots for OC. Oculent Crescent carrots. You know what to say, homie? No such thing. The homies are in your heart. That's where the homies live. You can be a homeboy. Might not be able to say it the way I do, but that's okay. Languages are fine. Cruiser ones get you current tone weapons, so unless you want more of those, I'll wait for the relic upgrades. When do we get relic upgrades in 7.31 or 7.35? When do I get my relic upgrades? Also, where the hell is my... I probably put it in the thing. So, right, so we get it on Tuesday. Nice. I just need... let's see, 660 more heliometry, and I will have every single relic for the current expansion. Yay! Yeah, we're getting battle relics early this time. Hell yeah, let's go. I'm assuming they'll be eye level 55, so still not quite upgraded tome weapon, but still viable, right? I hope. Man, Max just logged out after doing that, probably 55. Yeah, I would assume so. So that'll be nice. Oh, and these should be the particle weapons, right? So they actually have an actual glow to it. White Mage is a fucking cheater. Don't listen to White Mages. White Mage. We haven't seen the White Mage relic, by the way. We got sparkly. Look at the sparkly little hearts. Look at me and Brady. Immediately with our White Mage bullshit. They go by 15? Probably not. They probably won't match the current tier weapons, because then raiders would complain. My weapons, no. Sparkles and swing physics, yeah. So it should be nice. And we also get the moon on Tuesday. Very excited. It is this Tuesday, right? I can't count, so I don't know if it's the exact date, but I think it's this Tuesday. Sorry, I just punched my microphone. Rosa, lower jump scare, and I appreciate it. I look forward to reading that. You get a new moon? A new moon. Well, it's gonna be a planet technically, Ruri, but you know what? Planets have moons. But yeah, we get more crafting. We get a cyber giraffe mount. Amongst other things, so excited for that. It's quite succinct for me, honestly. No, look, listen. I appreciate your lore dumps. Give me more. But yeah, so the new crafting thing comes out on Tuesday. Orbit this. It has enough gravitational pull, Raven, that I would. Did I put my stupid fork and spoon in here? Where is it? Where's my Figmental Ninja coffers? Is that them? Hellhound Swordbreaker, Figmental of Family, Figments of Family Dinner. I forgot that's what it's called. So yeah, so I spent 11 million gil on these weapons right here. Boom. I don't care if I have a relic. This is what I wield. I have a knife and fork. This is called peak fashion. See, in the past, they've matched them to the EX, and then at the end of the expansion is when they go up. Yeah. So they won't touch Cyber Savage because... Fork handles? Yeah, zippy. So we actually have... It is literally a fork and knife. Time to play knifey forky? Always do as ninja. Wow, my voice. Holy shit. It's drying out. I've spoken too much. You have Moogle gloves on your monk and a Moogle spear in your dragoon. Those weapons used to be very, very expensive. So if you're already hitting hard, yeah, no, my voice is going up a pitch, which is kind of weird because normally it goes down, but this time it's going up. You got major generals for monk, as you should. They chomp chomp, they chomp chomp. But I don't play monk, so I couldn't get it. But we have Mandragora on the tip there. That's just, look, that Mandragora has seen shit. That Mandragora has been through it. This one as well. Also, by the way, this AF set, what if I dyed it metallic red? Metallic ruby red. Because metallic ruby red didn't exist when this dye set, when this gear came out. I literally did the melee roll quest. I suffered through that shit just so I can dye this ruby red. And it's beautiful in ruby red, but what about metallic ruby red? Oh! It do be looking very shiny, but I'm not sold on it. Like, it's very nice, obviously. But I'm not sure ruby red metallic does much over base ruby red. Do ruby with metallic highlights? It doesn't do much. It's hard to see with my glasses. Yeah, it doesn't do much. I could do like a gunmetal black at that point to make the black bits. Oh, right. So it's just those bits right there. Alright, so it's just that part right there that dies. So the inside of the collar, that bit there. my tail. I'm not sure if I was dreaming, but I think I couldn't sleep the other night. And yeah, Zippy, I'm back into Elite Dangerous. I'm playing it. I streamed it once, and I got a new Xbox controller just for it. Look how cute my Xbox controller is. Look how pretty it is. That's my Windows sound. I'm so sorry. I forgot about that. But I got an Xbox controller just for it. This is my Windows sound. This is not your PC. You didn't randomly just connect the USB device. I did. My Windows? No, it's mine. Windows down to 2 million. Maybe I should look them up and see if there's one I really want. I'm saving them mostly for the alts and maybe for Mimi. I'm not going to sell mine. Also, I might just sit on them for a couple of years and let them go up in value and then never sell them ever. Looks on you. I'm on Windows 10 until I am forced to change. That's fair. But yeah, Zippy, I'm back in Elite. I'm playing it. I just pulled up my fleet carrier. I dressed up my Mandalay, and I turned my Imperial Cutter into a mining ship because I'm not gonna pay real money for access to the Panther Cutter, whatever it's called. With the SSD wiping bug in the latest patch, yeah, that's not fun. It's not fun. You got one for 1 million the other day, but you're just sitting on it. I mean, they have some very good weapons. Like, if you play Dark Knight, you have a gorgeous weapon, but we'll see what the relics look like on Tuesday, right? Because then, all of a sudden, Fragmental Coffers might drop more in price, because although they have unique looks, fork and knife, might not be on par with what we get out of that. Also, one of the bulldozers for the new planet is a different color. Might it be that we are getting a bulldozer mount? I'm not sure. We only ever got one achievement mount from Ishgard Restoration, which isn't to say they're not going to give us one per planet. But if they give us achievements that require 500,000 points in everything per planet, I'm quitting the game. I'm not, but that would be a lot to have. We didn't have that for Ishgard Restoration. We had waves. We had 4 waves for Restoration. We're going to have 4 planets for the moon stuff, Cosmic Exploration. So there's some parallels there. But obviously, seeing what we get on Tuesday will definitely give us some sort of... This game's very formulaic, and it always has been. From day one, always has been. And so we don't have a formula for this really. So, because, you know, we have this Guardian Restoration thing on one hand, Cosmic Exploration on the other hand. So how similar are they going to be? And we'll find out on Tuesday. And then from that, we'll be able to draw... sorry, let me use a bigger word. We'll be able to extrapolate what the formula for that's going to be. Is it going to follow this thing 1-to-1, or is it going to be slightly different? Is it going to go in a different way, different path altogether? We don't know. So we'll find out on Tuesday. So Tuesday is important in a lot of ways, more so than just the base content that we're getting. We're going to be able to at least discern, okay, so this is what they're going to do. So on the next planet in 7.4, then we'll be like, okay, we know what to expect generally. And then 7.5 again. So it's interesting. It's interesting to see where we're going to go, where we're going to go, how we're going to do it, and how we're going to get there. But for now, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out. As always, remember, Psyche will be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern, likely with some more, maybe No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky just had a brand new patch, by the way, and apparently it's a little buggy, but I mean, you know, it's supposed to be. But Psyche will be back mañana at 7 a.m. Eastern. There's a follow button for Psyche. You can go hang out with her. Alistair is just live with just chatting. I believe words on stream BRB. So I don't know what Alistair's doing. We're going to read Max. Raid Maximilian Powell. Is that another patch for yeah, so the No Man's Sky patch is out. It's very good. You get big ships. Go out and build your ships. If you didn't know, I didn't know, Psyche showed me, you can start off regularly and then go into the free, I don't know what it's called, the mode where you can just build wherever you want. You can build your ship and then you can go back to normal and your ship will come with you. So if you want to build your ship right away, you can do that. Start off however you want, go into the mode that lets you build freely, and then make the ship that you desire as you want it, as you like it, and then use that in the base game itself. So I don't know what else was added for No Man's Sky, but No Man's Sky definitely deserves your attention. If you don't own the game, it's something to look into. It is a exploration, base building, survival spaceship, flying, combat. It's a lot of things, but it's an incredible game. It started off very poorly, but it's come to be probably one of the best games in its genre. They did right by the players. So go enjoy that if you want. And we'll be back in 3 hours ourselves with either some more of that Indiana Jones game or some Elite Dangerous. I don't know. We'll see. The Indiana Jones game is very good, but it didn't grab me, if that makes sense. So we'll see. We'll give it another shot. But yeah, go say hi to Max, and we'll see you back here in 3 hours. Go hang out with Alistair if you like, and we'll send you on over to Max. Bye, YouTube. I forgot to end you. Normally I end YouTube before I start ranting.